Hey, Geeks. I totally forgot that she does that. Hey, Geeks, Arahli here. Thank you for joining me as we play some more ARK Survival Ascended. I forgot that when you wave, HLA will talk to you.
Oi.
Oh, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Woo. All right. So yesterday we got into the new server and got the death swim going, I guess, which, you know, isn't really swim much. We just kind of sailed over and like to start it out and kind of just got a feel of how the new server and stuff's going to work, and start building like the CC and everything like that. So very basic exploration and stuff so far. In betwixt streams, I did build like a basic CC place just to kind of like start to try to set some basics in place for everyone. So let me kind of show you that. So the CC is coming along. Tolden and Cryo have been working on this, and I really like the idea, like the open concept. So they're working through all that stuff right now. I just wanted to see what the skins look like. So this is the Tides of Fortune skins for most of this stuff. So the beds look pretty cool. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So the beds look pretty cool. I like that. I actually have like a legit looking bed now. The pieces in part have like that Spanish, kind of the Spanish feel. I really like that the outside has like the brick and stuff showing through the stucco. It's very cool. I'll just go down here. The water, we probably should have built this up a little bit. This looks fine now. When it's raining and storming, not so much. Like you're like up to your knees in water. It's fine though. But yeah, so I kind of just wanted to see what the skins look like. So I just kind of put together some pieces and parts to see. It looks pretty good. The pillars are a bit weird, honestly. But like, you know, it's pretty good looking. It's probably a bit more, like there's probably a bit much of the wear through on the brick, but I think it looks pretty good. Let's go out here real quick and take a peek at the, oh, this must be the bounty board. Aberrant Oviruses get you some stuff. See Kryptonite, what's up, man? Nothing death about it. Yeah, for the thing yesterday. Oh, see. Hold on a second, yo. That reminds me. Send myself a message because I had to do an update to the server last night and I forgot to turn crossplay on. Like, glad you're here. See, send myself a note real quick. I'll get that fixed, my friend. I will get that fixed. But yeah, so I like it kind of has like the open bit of this makes it feel very much more like a shipyard kind of thing, which I thought was great. We got some more ships being made. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Iggy grew up. Look, buddy. Hi. I tamed Iggy, well, Iggy's parent yesterday. Off stream because I just walked across it. Yeah, you can see there's some more ships out here. Monkey got on last night and he created a brig. I did the same because like I realized I might as well just make the ship I'm gonna want to use. Holy sea turtles! Holy sea turtles! Must be breeding them and stuff too. Getting all the algae and stuff. We need these tide pups hanging out. Ooh, things are being moved around. This is all visual storage down here before. Ooh, okay, I dig it. Adjusting some stuff here to make it all work. And yeah, so we're going to rename the Calypso here. I just picked a name that was top of my head there, and we were using that in Windrose, so. Okay. Gonna turtle bad, but they're worse than the Gloons to being loud. They are pretty loud. So yeah, so we made this ship yesterday. I did a little painting because you know I gotta have green. Let's change the name right quick here. We're gonna just keep it more in line with the game. You know, this is our Baryonyx. Always love flying around on those guys, so we'll call it the Baryonyx. But yeah, these the brigs are big. You can climb all the way up. we'll go. Maybe not. Ladders is hard, apparently. Oh, okay. But yeah, so they're much bigger. There's cannons on the back and on the front. Okay, I was able to get on there, just making sure. Gonna anchor again, just to... Much bigger, though, which is sweet. For some reason, we can't climb the ladders all of a sudden. You certainly can, because you can climb all the way to the top. Lots of little decks and stuff here, though, that we can definitely climb all the way up. Normally. These ones I can climb. Whoop, 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 whoop. I've broken everything. Glad to see ARK is still ARK. What's up, Stu? Are we stuck? ARK is definitely ARK. Okay, release. All right. Hey, we'll eventually climb those ladders again. But so we've got like the captain's kind of quarters. I tossed some of our rope beds down. And then there's plenty of different like decks and stuff. Like this is kind of the way we've got down for these. Yeah, plenty of room for us to like put stuff in. We're able to put in things like in indie forges and stuff like that. Cause you know, I mean, we probably could put them on top. Actually, there's another thing we can do too. So on this, there's the customize the decks. You can do that and open it all the way down. You might be able to put an indie forge. One of these, which is a little silly. It's a lot. Yeah, you just fall right through if you do that. If you put something on here, you can't open it back up. So like you have to like actually have it open if you're gonna leave it open. But that means we could probably toggle this deck closed and then be able to have like taller stuff through the center of this still. How tall is an indie forge again? This is what, 3? This is only 3 tall, so you couldn't do that without actually opening the top up. But interesting that you could do that kind of stuff. We'll have to put a bunch of... we're going to make this into like a proper base, I think. Not worried about that so far, though. We're just getting some work done. We're checking some stuff out today. Yeah, oh, Far made the Tide Breaker. Nice. There's Monkey Puzzle ship over there. I think he called it the Sea Monkey, I think. So I made that little sloop, and one of the things we had thought was possible yesterday was that you'd be able to like teleport your ships into this by like summoning ships to it. So like the CC Cruiser is the sloop I made yesterday, and we built another shipyard. Ooh, look at this. Far is already going to work putting stuff together. Look, you can like this is the thing, we haven't messed with this stuff yet. So she's like building on the ship itself. Oh, looking great already, Far. Phenomenal work. Yeah, part of what we're hoping is that we could put the another shipyard down and then be able to like just summon the ship to it, right? So the cruiser here, I left this here and teleported to the north. Yeah, see, we can see mist is up there right now. This is the teleport point back to, like if you go to the north, you can actually teleport here. So we were hoping that we could put a shipyard down here, teleport in, and then just go to the shipyard and click on the summon ship button that we had. But I couldn't summon this ship there. So we don't know if it's like a distance thing or if there's something else going on for it. If the ship has to somehow be in it first, we're not really positive what's going on for that. But then Monkey yesterday built his ship, drove it out, and then tried to summon the ship back here, and it just took the sloop and put it over there. So we're like, none of us really know what's going on with this right now. It's ARK being ARK, man. We got there's new stuff for us to figure out how it works. To get things to go where they're supposed to. Nice little boat we got, a little ferry action. Looks fantastic. So we got thorny dragons and Ankies for sure. We haven't really gone to the other biomes yet to see a bunch of stuff. Kind of just been hanging out here. Because, you know, this is where the pirate stuff's at. So we'll have to definitely do the other ones too. We'll go look at some of that probably today. I just want to take a peek real quick at kind of what people are up to before we do all that. It's like we've just kind of been around this island a little bit. Not even a ton at this island yet either. No flyers. We turned off the dragon things. Oh yeah, we got our sticky lizards, so we got those dudes. Ooh. And then I also tamed up this guys. I don't think I actually put out this other one so Pharrell could use. My bad. We'll go drop off breeds, which is meant to be the male for for our sticky lizards. I forgot to do that yesterday. And then I had Iggy was the one for IG, and then I also I got its parent. But I don't remember what I did with the parent now. So who knows what I did with that poor little dude. All right, let's drop breeds off here. So if people do want to do the breedy breeds. And then we got these little buggers, these little tide pups. We want to get one of those guys worked out. I wonder if... what kind of saddle is this? There's an ichthy just hanging off the side. Okay. Some crazy custom cosmetics for the saddle. I totally... This is the ridiculousness. I totally forgot what I did with my iguanodon. I didn't make another one of those. Yeah, because like I said, I found Iggy. Well, Iggy's parent had tamed it. Then just logged off someplace. Oh, it was up on the deck. I was like, what did I do? There we go. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Are you? There you go. Okay. I was like, what? All right, let's get some weight first. And then we're going to use a lot for the... we're going to use the cart, really, for Iggy for most of the stuff. We just wanted to have a way to kind of be able to get around. And you don't actually use stamina in four-wheel mode. So speed is more the thing. The iguanodons are so good for this stuff. So we got to make ourselves a cart and do all the stuff we need to with that. I need to change out a couple pieces here still. Let's pick you up. 144 female pup of the CC needs to be tamed. Oh yeah, so one of these dudes hanging out here. We need to make that part easy. You know what I should do? I should put some signs and stuff down too. Oh, hey, someone put an AC in there so I wouldn't die. That's nice. Yeah, my thought is that, like, I wanted to make this so people knew they could build little houses and stuff out here, because we typically do something like that. We just hadn't done it yet. But yeah, this is coming along nice. I really like the open look to it. It looks like the Mega Raptors are being bred up, since we had, like, that the perfect 180. They're starting to do some breeding on those guys, which is smart. I just gotta look around. I always gotta look at everyone's stuff. I like how it looks. Good rafts. Okay, so the thing we need to make the Tide Pup thing easier is the blood thing, right? Which... what was it even called? Oh. It was from Lost Colony. Medical stand. Which is not made here? What's the medical stand made in? Oh, it's made in the smithy. Okay. I had like, oh, we need blood packs to start that too, and polymer too. So we need the obsidian and cementing paste, right? Cementing paste is going to be a kind of a pain in the butt for a little bit here, I think. Two pantries put together? That's smart, actually. I don't think I've ever put them in that way. I like that. Ooh. This is... What skin is this? The Astraeos generator. So they put this on the no fuel. That actually looks great. Oh. Oh. I had to remove all of my mods today. I tried to log in earlier and couldn't get in. I just kept saying no sessions found, so I had to go and delete every one of my mods and then start reinstalling them back in from what I remember wanting. So I was like, I don't remember everything that's there, so started working through that stuff. But all right, so pantry's there. Got kitchen-y stuff over here. Okay, digging it. A library. Ooh, do we have stuff already? Doesn't show that it's anything. It's nothing in here yet. Nice little open library, though. I dig it. Oh, we do have some weapons and stuff already. Okay. Oh, hey. Let's make some copies of this here. What is this? Mining drills. I forgot all about mining drills. We only have one craft remaining for these things, so you definitely want to, like, do extra blueprints, because we hit the blueprint maker, so we can do that. Interesting. All right, let's make some of these real quick. We should make one of the... let's make one of these real quick, too. Make a couple, just because we have limited creations for those. I'll make sure they don't just disappear. Take two of those for ourselves. Oh, some saddles. Silosaur and Dire Bear so far for good ones. Dodic's not bad. Okay. Oh my. Treasures. Buried treasure bottles. Sweet. Some better stuff for gear here. That's not going to be a huge difference for us. Although we should actually see... one of the things that Monkey figured out last night is that the thing that's so drastically annoying about the ocean floor is only that way because we turn fog off. So, like, if you don't turn off fog, so you can't see anything, obviously, if you do that, it just stays dark and dumb outside. Or foggy and horrible down there. Like, the sea floor looks okay. Let's do this real quick. So yeah, like if we weren't to do, like if we turned fog and stuff back on, you can't even see the ocean floor, which is why, it's probably why they didn't even like care to fix it, is that they're like, well, no one's going to actually see any of that, so it's fine. But of course we will see that because, you know, you got to. Let's take this, go make some of these real quick and swap out our tools. Alright, good job with the visual storage and stuff, y'all. Looking great. Some little pallets of stuff over there. Okay. Smithies up here. Okay, we're gonna have to get some more metal for us if we want to craft these. So we're gonna have to put these right to work. we'll use these and we'll go get some metal for the CC down here. Yeah, you can see some of the water will come up through here occasionally. It's why I'm not going to put any like big furniture down here because it feels a little weird. Okay. Yeah, I made this cargo ledger thing. It looks, I think that the idea with the cargo ledger is that, like, once we have stuff, like, once we have chests and things at the baryonics, that I think it's going to let us, like, it sounds like it lets you withdraw things without having to go find the actual box. Ladder's still broken. ARK. So let's put the cargo ledger out here. And I think that, like, you're able to, like, place, like, it'll see different boxes and stuff once it's in place. So, like, it, like, the one, yeah, so it says 0 of 100 linked structures. So I'm assuming if I put, like a thing down on here, we close enough to make anything? No, I gotta go back over to do that. I'm assuming that, like, you'll be able to access, like, everything here, is my thought. But I don't know yet. We're gonna do some learning and figure it out. All right, let's go. If we're gonna do this in a way that is smart, which I'm not saying we're gonna do, because that would require me to be smart about things. What we would do first is we would make a cart. And then we would make a crane. Or a box, honestly, too, would be fine. We need to see some of this stuff works on the ships too, so. Okay. So, let's do the thing. We'll get out, it's weird. The old card on there. Gonna get to some flatter ground. I'm gonna put this guy on here. Okay. Take the ute. We'll see if we can grab some metal from over here. If it's already been harvested, we'll do some more running. Yeah, we'll get some basic stuff done first, then we'll get out on the ocean and take a look and see what we can find out there, because, you know, we gotta go see what we got going on. Oh, yeah. Perfect. When using the Tides of Fortune skins for beds in a place with a ceiling close, it attaches ropes to hang it from. Interesting. I thought the image of what it was kind of showing for the bed seemed like it looked more hammocky than we got. I thought it was weird that it wasn't that. Good info, Talden. Good info. Yeah, how's you guys' weekend going so far? Hopefully well. I heard some running around for a second. I was scared. I was scared for a minute. You know, this doesn't feel like we're getting... Like, the melee doesn't seem like it's getting much for us here. This is 246. But, like... I feel like we are getting more from the other one. Taking a break from renovations? My man, you need to be able to do that. Well, let's compare. We got some ore over there. We got like 2 next to each other. This feels like 88 is not much. 88. Hey, it's the same. Oh. Oops. Here. Well, I mean, we would leave from here usually with like, I'd fill up with like 600 or so. So that was me just filling up on like my person though. So we should get more. And like, this isn't like full maxed out or anything yet. Just, it seems like we're getting as much as we normally would. Maybe I'm going crazy. Very possible. We'll see how much we're bringing back. Yeah, all of these ships take a bunch of metal and stuff, so it's important for us to top off. Now that we got the Indie Forge over there, not too crazy. 1431, okay. I want to give you a little bit of health. Speed will be our primary thing to get. Look at the ships though, man. Although it does look like we're out of render for the big ones from here, which is interesting. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Someone put a raft back here. Hilarious. Can you get out of here with that raft? All right, we'll go towards the little trail that we saw before, where all the tide pups are. Yeah, we definitely are going to need to get a good way to get cementing paste, because we don't have... I mean, I guess we might have beavers out here someplace. We just have to go, like go see the... to like go check all that. See, look, this is way more like I was expecting. There's that. Look, see, that's a couple hundred. It makes way more sense. 83 was a real weird number for that. Okay, deposit our stuff. Yeah, I figure we'll get some supplies gathered up, and then we'll head out on the sea, so we can see what we can see on the sea. But I want to do some exploring and see some of the other islands that are out there too. I'm fat. Let's drop the stone. Hey, nice. The shiny bits down there made me think we had pearls here. We do not. All right. Into the waterfall. No Megalanius can come in here. That's where we found all of ours so far. This first section seemed relatively clear before, though. I figured we'd come up in here where we can get the oil and stuff too. Because we're going to need that for ship stuff too. Some metal back in here. Yeah, the ships aren't too expensive. They do take some prep work, but everyone's kind of just getting work done here yesterday to help with that. Kind of like that we've got like a relatively simple CC rocking and rolling now. So we're gonna have to do a whole bunch to get like the ship actually outfitted like base wise, but like, you know, we've been building like the nest and the zeppelins and stuff for a while, and it's kind of nice to know that like we've got enough room in this one that like I feel like we're gonna be able to like get everything kind of knocked out and taken care of for it. Build like I think you actually might be able to build like a legitimate amount of stuff for a base into these boats. Especially with visual storage. The question is going to be, it's going to come down to the weight. Because, like, we don't know what the weight is for that stuff right now. So, like, that's kind of a question. Then I'm assuming, oh boy, it's going to be a little scary to go without like a really good water mount. But like the section that we're near is where we found like gems and aberrant creatures and stuff before. So we'll double check and see. All right, that's probably decent for us to kind of get things rolling. CC stuff. Replenish and take care of all the things that need to be built and made. There's metal right here. We can't bypass metal when it's right next to us. Regular versus rich nodes? It's possible. Those look pretty similar, though, which is why I was a little surprised. Okay, yep. ARK. ARK. 3,400 metal ain't bad. And feels like today's gonna be a glitchy day, y'all. Alright, we should be able to just come right up in here. And then we need to unload the cart, not the dino. Something crazy is happening around us. Unload all the items. Distribute all the items. I'm assuming... What is this? They're burning their dinos. What's up, Job? Burning their dinos so the Tide Pup will do the healing. I mean, that's one way to do it. It's funny that they're kind of just infesting the place now, too. I kind of like it. Okay, I was going to just make sure that we had metal that went in here directly. We did, okay. So it went in there like it's supposed to. And then we can, once we start pulling it out, we'll put it on these guys. Okay. Good to go. So let's pick up our crane. Take the card off. Put oot away. All right. Making a ship so Matt's in the shipyards right now. Okay, awesome. Good work, sweetie. Go up here and watch. Okay. It'll be hot up here, but see the ship get dropped in. Monkey went to do one of the missions yesterday, the ones we kind of like snuck into and pulled back out of. And like it looks like it'll definitely be beneficial for us to have more than one person there to help with it. And it's not just blowing stuff up. Like you have to actually like do stuff on the ground and stuff afterwards. Also, Blinn must have got a Mega Raptor yesterday too, huh? And Pharrell's got her boat going. I'm gonna just... Don't mind me taking a peek at what's happening. Look at this, man. Built it out nice. This is, like, we gotta... Like, we've left our boat open so far, but we gotta definitely do some... We have to do some stuff. It's like, that's what I want to be able to do. Like, I want to be able to build some stuff. I've seen nothing. I saw it lie. I saw what you guys were doing over there. I see you. 144 dude. You're burning the crap out of one of your guys. Torture. Oh, there it goes. I didn't notice this. Monkey said this yesterday, though. They get, like, kind of randomized colors when you build them. So, like, the cyan actually looks pretty good on this. Just let me get rid of this while we're on here. Nope. If you're standing on top of it, it will not let you do it. That's funny. Makes sense. Very nice brig, though. The Sweetie Lie brig. Tide skipper looking great over there. All right, so we do need to get some. We should do the smart thing and like make the things we'd have to put on there. We can make the no fuel jennies just on us, I think. Oh, here's the part I was talking about. Now that it's storming and stuff. Let's see if we can see it. We're waiting here for a second. No fuel. Need some electronics for it. There you go. It gets to be like ankle deep in here. It's a little higher than that actually, but need some electronics. We should have a ton of oh, we don't have a ton of silica pearls. Okay. Have to get some silica pearls then. Do we have the stuff to make a whip? Oops. Pelt or chitin. Got it. Oh, there it goes. The Sweetie Lie. Look at it just rip out of here, too. Okay. We're going to be irresponsible, y'all. We're just going to go. Let's just go see things. We got a bed. Can always put a floor in the buildings half a wall up. Oh, yeah. I thought about that. I thought about that. You know what we should do? Let's just make sure we make a box before we go. Because it would be silly not to be able to put some stuff away. What up, monkey? How you doing, buddy? Good morning to you, sir. For you, at least. Good morning, right? Probably still. Afternoon, maybe now. I haven't looked at the clock. I don't know. Storage. These guys carry a bunch. A couple of these. Rell's putting in work, though, man. She's already got it looking good. Outfitting her boat. Love it. I should have gone up one more level. We've seen that we can't quite make it on here this way. Almost noon. 5 hours to go. Nice. All right, we'll just put some storage in here. Sure. Yeah, roughing it with the doggo. I understand. Thankfully, the stuff I gave Penny, she was relatively out for quite some time. So it wasn't too bad. She kind of just chilled. I think at that point she was out of it enough to just be chilling. So okay, many islands to explore. We'll say hello.
G'day, survivor.
Let's go see what we got. Oh, hold up. Nope, maybe don't do that quite yet. Sweetie's trying to back up. We would have just blasted her. These are not easy to turn around, by the way. Sweetie has the method right there, though. Like, getting some speed. Like, trying to do fine anything is really hard to do. Some music started. There's an eel looking at us all funny. Very nice. All right, we just picked a direction. Let's yeah, let's go see some stuff. The water does look great. They did a good job. So yeah, I'm leaving the clouds on. You know what I could do? Let's lower the sails real quick, and I'll show you guys the thing. Okay. We've got fog and stuff turned off right now, okay? Looks like garbage, right? Let me get out of the water so we're not attracting sharks and stuff. Can we climb the ladder this time? Nope. Ladder's broken still. Uh-huh. Good to know. Grappling hook for the win. Okay. So let's put our fog on. What it's normally at, okay? This unacceptable for me to try to sail around with this. I hate it, right? But it gets rid of, like, you can't see the ground. And like, so like I feel like that's what they did, where they're like, oh, we'll just do the fog, and then like they just were like doing all the building that way. And like I have to hope they just didn't know what it looks like once fog is turned off. Because, like, it's bad. But, like, we're going to turn the fog off because, it's crazy to try to, like, just, you can't see anything. Okay. Off we go. Got a little spit of land out here. We'll go take a look at that. Huh, I was just thinking, like, it'd be nice to have a good indicator to tell, like, how far your wheels spun. And I realized the back sail is our indicator for that. Like, if I hold it to the left, it's turning out that way to show me. And when I let go of it, it comes back to center. And that kind of shows you, well, we're still turning a bit. Okay. There might be some more subtlety to this. Wildcat took shortcut? Craziness, I know, right? Music sounds pretty good, though. I'm digging kind of the low-key thing they get going. I realized I have our, like, ambient sound turned down pretty low right now, too. Okay, I can't anchor here, it's saying. I can anchor here, it looks like. Let me do that. I'm going to change this real quick, just because I realize it's pretty low. It's just hearing me talk really loud. All right. A little place, nothing too crazy. Armix over here. I should probably bring out one of the creatures with us too. Oh, hey, pearls. This is what I wanted the whip for, by the way. We needed these to make some electronics, so good to know. I feel like because the what's a tide pup? I feel like because the islands are relatively sporadic here, that, like, the distribution of materials has to be pretty decent. So we got metal here for sure. We just saw we had silica pearls. Elagornis, I love you so much. I don't like that we can't fly with you here. I get it. So a little bit of metal. I feel like the bigger island should have bigger things on it. Oh, hi, Karmic. Some salt over there. Metal crystal. It's not a huge place, but a nice little place. Get some wood, some fiber and stuff. Do a little build someplace. I like that, like, Karmic's little houseboat's just kind of chilling, you know? Totally phoned it in. Yep. I feel like they just were like, no, it'll turn off their fog. Bro, we absolutely will. Oh, there's obsidian and stuff, too. Some more pearls. But yeah, and, like, the fact that we have, like, creatures like this, right? You can't tame this, right? It's an ocean version of the thing. Oh, speaking of, I need to do a dino wipe still. I forgot. So there's Zyphactinus and stuff out there still, because I missed the ocean version of them, which is what these guys are. They're the high-level things. So, like, it feels like Wildcard just didn't want you in the water between islands. Because, like, it's all angry at you. They're just all angry at you in between there. Where did you get down? Oh, I must have held Q. Yeah. Like, everything's bad at you, and like, it spawns sharks and stuff in. that are like the high level things. So it feels like it doesn't want you like just traversing the stuff in between islands. It wants you just on a boat between them, which is kind of annoying, honestly. It's like, I want to be able to do all the stuff. And this shows there's land over that way too. Heard a spray. Makes me think there's a Shasta. But yeah, so like, you're not supposed to see this if you had the fog and stuff on. I think they just want you to like go island to island for things, you know? Which is, it's probably fine. But like, the ocean was so good in Genesis. Like, that little bit of ocean we had was so nice. That like, you know, it feels like part of what I was hoping for is that we were going to get like a big crazy ocean map, and then we had the other biomes we could still get to, you know? And that's really not how it's set up, unfortunately. On the plus side, we have ships and stuff. I haven't gone to see if these work on other maps. I have to assume they do. I feel like we should be able to get take a pirate ship over to Ragnarok now, but the water is not going to be as cool, you know? It feels a little crappy that like the water is awesome here, and that like if they didn't do this to the other maps, like are they going to? Like, are we gonna get better water on the other ones? Alright, so here's where the POI islands. This is where I know like GG Fizz has been cooking, is what I heard. So, like, is that crystal? Is it just different colored crystal? Yeah, it looks like it might just be other colored crystal. You're so utterly ridiculous, just trying to get, your bag out of the water the last night? Yeah, no joke, man. All the other maps we have a full ocean to play on in these slivers of ocean. Yeah. I have a real ocean map with no ocean play. Yeah. So this is just, is this just a mix of like 3 different colors of crystal? 2 different colors of crystal? Yeah. Okay. Looks way better with the mix. Are we getting rare mushrooms, by the way? Yeah, I don't want rare mushrooms. Those are bad. All right, up we go. The skybox? Y'all see that? Are there airships in this game? I thought Zeppelins didn't work. Procoptodons! I do want rare mushrooms. Come back. Hi, buddy. Hi. 150, huh? No, my friend. There's some cactus sap. So this is like one of the deserty islands, it looks like, huh? Very cool. Some jug bugs, a little Dodic action. Hi, buddies. Level 12. Hey, there's Jerbies. Hi, buddies. Then we got an Oliphant over there. Hey, Anki. We definitely need to get some of these. Not a level 6, though. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so good to know, though, that we've got, like... Oh, yeah, here's our thorny dragons. So where we wouldn't necessarily have a beaver. Level 6. Thorny dragon would be a good thing for us to do for some wood. Okay. Are you an Archaeopteryx? I hope. Thank God. Okay, oil and salt for sure over there. I should have brought... I should have got one of the creatures. Let's go get... I should not bring out band do without having bred up some replacements yet, but we probably will, because we're dumb and we'll do those things. Hey, look at those mean old sharks out there. Whoa. A little closer to land here. Yeah, I know there's land right there. I was gonna anchor down in a second, bro. Huh? Apparently we are too close for it to be happy with us doing that. I need to put some rails in. Alright, my friend. What we should do is, until we put the visual storage stuff actually on this, we'll just use this other one. It says we're at 1% of the weight. I wanted to see if this thing that's happening, where like stuff is being attacked underneath us, if it's gonna hurt the boat. Okay, it doesn't seem like it did. Because that's been kind of the question. Is, are those things going to cause us problems to the boats in general? Alright, not the fastest thing. Probably beavers in the Arctic or the bog. Good call. We'll have to check. There's a moth up there. Cool. I thought that was a baby elephant for a second. Wow, way to go, brain. Morella tops. Makes sense. I don't know what we're going to pump on this D-Jet. Probably some health. Some more melee. Make it mean. Okay, a bunch of obsidian, though. And then, obviously, we have, like, cool little building stuff here. We don't have to stick to land paths. Where we're going, we don't need paths because we got sticky feet, baby. Somebody needs to tell the NPCs they got bases all over. I know, Glax. What are they thinking? Oh, an RG. That's a rock golem. I mean, that makes sense, but I didn't think about that. Sticky P activate. Egress up. Yeah, that makes sense. It almost looks like an ore rock. And Thorny Dragon's going to town down there. Is this this is another one, isn't it? I just realized. Yep. If you could not, that would be great. Why is there a boulder up on this wall? There shouldn't be. Too funny. All right. Oh, what's that? Oh my. An Aracanthosaurus? I don't even know what those are. Fighting a Cerrado. What do those things do? Looking pretty mean. Ichthyornis. Okay. Yeah, seriously, what is that up there? There's a floating castle in the sky, y'all. This does look good, though. They did a great job. Pathway down on that side. Vertical time. They are better than a Giga if I asked you. Okay. Are they as hard to deal with as a Giga? Like better in like damage and stuff, you mean? That's not how that's supposed to work, buddy. You're supposed to stick to the wall as we go down. Let's see if we can get in down there to that tower, because I see light down there too. AC4 vibes? Yeah, it does definitely kind of have that, like, I mean, it's a Sea Fortress kind of thing, so I guess it makes sense, but... Yeah, there you go, buddy. I was gonna say, what you're supposed to do is climb down these things when we get to them. Total pain to tame. Then a rage mode and defensive stance. Okay. Okay, so we can't actually go in that thing. How do you tame them? Never even seen them before, so they must have been added. Was this a like the same mod author that does the thing, like the gators and stuff like that? Is it the same mod author? Is this part of those tames? I was like, oh, a ship. Yeah, that should be ours, dummy. I need to turn tracking on for that one. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, cool little island. Same creature, okay. Green dragon going ham down there. Kapahara's over there. Okay, so neat little island. Like, so you could definitely build in one of these if you wanted to. To be honest, I think that like if we could fly Zeppies and stuff around, I'd be a little more likely to do something like that. I think like Monkey was talking that like ocean platform base for the ships and stuff. And I think that what I'd want to do is do something like that near one of these, like not at it, but near one, you know, so you could like easily get some resources from this if you needed to. What if we can climb the side of ships? Hope we won't get killed by one of the billion sharks that it spawns in. Trying to find out though. It's not seeming like it's seen that it can, that there's a surface to climb on. Okay. 'Tis fine. And ooh. Some black pearls. You have to shoot it until it roars at you. You either put kibble or biotoxin in its mouth. Oh, interesting. Alright, so we look like we're right up against... Yeah, okay. That was our problem there. Yeah, right. It's almost time for some black flag, baby. It's like we're holding backwards. It's very slow to back up, which makes sense. They're big boats. The eel is just trying to sneak up on there. Like, this is the part that sucks, though. I'm not going to be able to turn enough to get past that thing. Can we? Are you going to let me? Hey! Look how the sharks are just hanging out by the ship, yeah. Okay, now we're broken free. Let's move our sails around towards the wind a little bit. 48, 50 knots is pretty good. It is just funny to me though, like, you know, we'll get some good quality time with this, do some building and stuff, but like, I feel like what we're gonna get for ship fighting and stuff will be nothing compared to what we get in Black Flag, you know, which makes sense. Black Flag was the thing that kind of like did that best, you know. Wow. Look at this, man. Hey! 2 Shastas. Nice work, guys. Coming in hot. And anchored. Oh, Pegomastics. I see you over there. The answer is no. Absolutely not, Pegos. Okay. We've breached the walls. I know it's not the fastest creature, but... Oh, there's a Procoptodons up there. Rock golems. These things are in infested. So I'm curious then, does that mean like we're in like the desert-y part right now if like all these have been, oh my gosh, look at those terror birds and wolves and stuff. Carnos, there's an alpha something right there. No thank you. Yeah, this is, look at this, man. These are, places are full of bad. Well, that rock looks like lichen coated too. I think I just saw Cerrado up in this other section. Like, this is the place to come with some decent dinos and just smack some things around. Yeah, Alpha Carno there for sure. They've like filled, this entire island is just full of building. Like this whole thing. It's pretty neat, but like you'd have to be able to go inside some of these walls to make that like usable. Yeah, look at all that stuff, man. Y'all need to get yourself a sticky lizard. Let me tell you what. Terror birds and stuff just fighting down here. And we're just like, nah. Yeah, Cerrado. Yeah, like if these doors... If you could get in these doors, you know what I mean? And like actually put stuff inside there, it'd be great. You want an octopus? Me too, man. Should name him Sticky Fingers. Yeah. I know the first person every once in a while to get yourself turned around the right way. I named it Bandu because that's in the books I've read. There's a poison. It's like called 10-step poison. And these dudes are poison to start with, you know? You get mega rabies and stuff from them. Got that monitor lizard kind of look to them, so. It's a Rex, right? Yeah, oh, it's a 180 Rex. Producer. Definitely don't need any of that. No, I don't think so. Not today. Not today. Sticky lizards for the win, baby. Hey, there's 180 Rex over here if you guys want one. Anyone that's on the server that wants one, there's a 180 Rex. Let's just do this real quick. Toss it over here. Hold on. Screenshots. Put that into the server so people can see it. So are these just meant to be like cool POIs? I mean, they are cool. I'm just curious if like it's supposed to be like, there's supposed to be other stuff here too. I haven't seen any like beacons or chests or anything like that. Is it like you gotta murderize the dudes to get any good loots and that's if they drop any? It's like a whole little port thing over here. We gotta go look at this. Some materials. Yeah, there's like a little spot you could actually like dock your boat, you know? Very cool. How fast are the lizards in the water again? Not crazy. It's deep enough we could... Oh, did you see that? It just spawned sharks in at us. Like, those sharks just spawned. That's it. It's like, you touch the water, and it's like, hey, I'm glad you're here. Have 4 giant sharks that are... have some megalodons that are super overpowered. Like, I don't need that. That's not something I need to have. You can keep them. Like, they legit just spawned in front of us, man. I didn't pay attention which side the boat was on, by the way, so we might be going the wrong way. I need to mark it. Speaking of, I can probably get rid of the rally point at this point. It'll let me, we'll see. That's Tolden. Like this is where we should be. Is the map off? Maybe? We get back, we'll have to put a marker down. It looks like the map might be off though. Jaboa? What are you doing, Dodie? I don't have any of the stuff we'd need to do any of the taming. We're just out on the adventures today, man. You know? I heard they fixed the octopus. It looked like it sounded like people were pretty confused. You could feed it narcotic, and like there was kind of like you had to like get grabbed by it and then feed it narcotic to knock it out, and then feed it food afterwards. But it sounds like maybe you weren't supposed to be able to feed it narcotic, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, is it supposed to be a passive tame? Not really a passive tame, but like, not a knockout tame. But with... And it just wasn't supposed to take narcotic at all? Sticky lizards are not great fighters, by the way. See, it takes a lot of swinging here for 48. All right. Decently injured crap. So I'm assuming if we keep going north, which is this way, we're gonna hit like a world border or something, is my assumption. Start filling in some map, you know? You leave? Missed it. Why are you turning towards the shore, bro? Yeah, I know. I was trying not to have you go towards the shore. Wrong? Wrong? Gabe, you're not making much sense right now. Oh, looks like we were going for a second there. Keep turning. There we go. What you've seen so far, it grabs you, is that it doesn't give you... You don't give a narcotic or biotoxin when it shakes and slams you in the ground. Defeated Narco or Buyer first. That's what it looked like. We are not heading north. I meant to head north. 52 knots is pretty good. He's so defeated. Yeah, like that's what I kind of thought too. But like Wildcard posted a thing today essentially saying that like, or the hotfix had a thing about the paleo octopus not being able to take, or like they fixed the fact that it wasn't supposed to take narcotic or something. For a moment. Paleo octopus can no longer be tamed by tranquilizing. Got it. People were actually knocking it out versus feeding it narcotic. Okay. The ship has taken some damage. So that is... Monkey realized something yesterday that I did not. Red for the lighthouse means alpha. Blue would be beta, and green is gamma. So good to know. So like this feels like where we should see like world border-ish, right? Because like directly, like due east from... Okay, it's where I'm looking. Like that's where the island mist was at, is. So like I feel like there's got to be a world border out here. We need to see what it looks like. I'm assuming it's going to be the same kind of walls we've already had, but we need to see. For science, baby. Then we'll swing right to go to that island. Yeah, so we're at 100% health here, but we did take some damage. So that shark and stuff must have caused us some damage. Water does look so nice, though. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so world border. Bounce right off it, probably. The end of the world! We found it! I actually don't want to get... I don't want to go to the mission. But we do want to go past this to see that other island. So yeah, I will say, like I said, I feel like they did a good job with the ocean physics. The waves look good. The ships feel good. We've got forward. And then we've got guns on either side and the aft too, which is nice. They just botched the ground, man. So yeah, it looks like these the missions and stuff, it looks like they just pop up wherever. I feel like what we got here is like in Lost Colony, they were trying to work out how to do the missions and stuff like that, and they did that, but they had issues with some of that stuff because it would pop up for a mission someplace, and it would not be layered in the ground correctly. And the ocean, I feel, is like gives them some more room for error for that type of stuff. So like I think these just pop up for the missions, and then like once that's past the time, they would go away. I don't know how, like, if we're gonna get... This feels like we might get close enough to actually see those things. And, like, that's an AI ship, right? It's got red fire on the back. It's gotta be. A level 25 brig. Please don't hit us. I did hit it. I mean, it's right there. We had to try it. That'd take a couple hits for sure. Your ship's level up. Just watch your sticky figure away from the 180 Rex. Hey, I love those things for a reason. I know all about how to not get caught when I have one of those. I unpotted breeds, by the way. I realized I had left it on me yesterday, Pharrell. So if you did want to breed up one of the Megalonians, I did leave the other one, but they're at CC now. So yeah, this is where one of the teleports comes to this island. And yesterday, Mist put down one of the shipyards, so we could see if we could summon the ship to it, and it would not let us. I don't know if he left the shipyard here. I would doubt it because we couldn't get it to work. But I was curious if part of it was that we were just too far away from it physically, which sucks because it says a thing about fast travel, so that's kind of what we assumed it meant. Was that you could like summon your ships to them. It'd be nice if we could go to like any shipyard and then like summon your ship to it, you know what I mean? Put your Megalani up for adoption because you don't enjoy it. I totally understand. They are... Oh, I was like, what? I thought there was some kind of weird ice under us. It was just the shadow and stuff. Hilarious. They are very specifically meant for getting around in weird spots, you know? So like, I'm only really using it here just because like, it means we don't have to worry about finding like the path forward. Oh, look at that. Okay. But like, you can see like, it's slow. It's slow. It's not, they're not great mounts in general. But for getting around in the weird spaces like on, in caves and stuff like that, or like you saw for when there's fort walls that we can just quickly hide behind or climb around, you know. What is that sound? You should have a magmasaur. There you go. We will have to go steal some eggs. I see a raptor up there. Some weird wind action on these trees. It's a cave under the big ribs. Okay. Armadogos! Hey, buddies! Hi! Oh, we're supposed to be buddies, Armadogos! You guys could be sea pups. Alright, how about you just chill? There's a cave, you say, Pliskin? Theoretically, we have the perfect creature to go into that cave. Theoretically, that is. Are Thylas on this map? No clue. This would be a place I could kind of expect to... I could see it if we were going to. Oh, raptor's coming, huh? Are we just barely faster than a raptor right now? Looks like it. Hilarious. Turn on sticky feet mode and you're cooked, bud. It's like a cave. I gotcha. I saw some sulfur, it looked like there. We're gonna need some sulfur for stuff. I assume those flaming cannonballs require propellant. One of the desert islands, I actually don't remember the coordinates. Well, we'll just have to get up on the ship and find out, huh? We gotta do the same thing. I did check, and it looks like we did have night and day tweaked for the length of time for stuff. Lots of oil. I'm glad we can get oil up here because you can't really get it any other place, so having it be accessible through the nodes is pretty good. Crystal, salt, metal, obsidian, bones. You notice the spawn rates are crazy in those islands, so killing stuff is a good way to get something else to spawn. Oh, like they spawn quickly. Lots of obsidian. Oh, turtle. Some crystal. Oh, there's a glow up here. Is it the crystal that's glowing? Look at all that crystal, man. Woo! You guys, I did a backflip. What was that? We hit like a little bump like this and did a little backflip on it. Yeah, it looks like it's just more crystal over there. Beam scanner might help. That's a good call. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, the light might have been a bottle glowing? Forgot that we got those bottles and stuff on here to look at. Let's follow the spine, baby. Uh-huh. Getting nauseous, yeah. I got some black pearls just now, Monkey, from trilobites. A little less nausea this way, probably. Mm. Do we get black pearls with ambergris in the space area? It's been forever since I've been there to do that. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Magmasaur area. Black pearls in the Magmasaur area. Right. Alright, so... Troodon's over there, it looks like. It's nothing too crazy in here, it didn't look like. Oh, I say as a 3-something manta tries to eat me, and a giant shark spawned in. There must be a cave underneath this, huh? Yeah, just level 300 Megalodon. It's fine. We were really meant to explore things here. Legitimately, like, I think I know what these creatures are considered. Like, I think I figured out the naming scheme for them. There's part of me that's tempted just to shut the damn things off because, like, level 300 everything is crazy. Like, what are we supposed to do against that? Like, it's like, here's all the cool underwater stuff, but you can't go do the underwater stuff because it's going to instantly kill you. You know? Like, this, like, you know, Bandu wasn't, like, a perfect team, but, like, we're going to max out around some of the 300 level for this stuff. So, like, these things are always going to be crazy. Level 1000 on gamma missions. Yeah, like, look, there's stuff down there, but I'd have to get past a level 300 Megalodon that's going to try to eat my face immediately. Game. How much health do you have? 6,600 health. I wouldn't turn them off. I want to, though, because that's ridiculous. Level 300. Everything's the snow cave. Look, compies, did you attack me? Doom, 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 doom. Reminds you a lot how Atlas was too. Atlas had at least a seafloor. Oh yeah, the underwater treasure is, yeah. I want to be able to go down there and check some stuff out. I don't want to feel like I'm gonna have to lose every dino I take down there, you know? Can you imagine if we left, like, I need to do the dino wipe too. I gotta actually do that. Can you imagine if we left the TheFatRat on and you took any creature into the water near that stuff? Like, I think I understand now why they didn't care about doing the ocean floor, because they're just gonna make it so difficult to be in the water that you'll only sail on the sea, on the surface, and that's it. No diving for anyone. Just stay above water. Oh, even with a swarm of them, like, it just didn't, like, because I did that. I tried some swarms of that stuff. It still wasn't enough most of the time. That was with the ones that weren't level 300 something. Oh boy. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I got two whole black pearls. I'm amazing. Where they spawn in is nasty, yeah. I wish they wouldn't have added the. I don't get the draw with those things, man. That was part of the extra ARK type stuff too, wasn't it? Oh, we should check and see if the... Does this see those containers now? Oh, look, it does. And it tells you how much is in here? It's saying there's 902. Oh, neat. Yeah, so everything's just accessible in here. Interesting. type of cocooned itself? Feels as bad as power remains, but ugly. And that's the worst. He can't be as bad as a pyromane and ugly. All right, so this is gonna be a little rough because, like, with the clouds on, we can't really see everything anymore. This is the north one, right? So we might have more to go east still too. We're on to a mostly eastern thing. Then we'll swing the sails. Like, we get to clouds and be able to see more. Boy, not really much, though. We have fog turned off, don't we? Yeah, oh, there's the wall. Hard forward! Starboard! Got a starboard! Are we off the map? What? Clouds back on. Yeah, we looked like... Yeah, look, we were off the map. That seems a little off. It does seem like they're not quite lined up. Like this, all of the people should be on this island. All right, so that is the northeast point then. Okay, good to know. Sails turned a bit. $60 knots. That is a way I could actually see where islands are if I need to, by going underneath and just looking for them. These are quick. I'm curious if we can build these on other, if we could build this on the other servers, how fast the ships will actually feel. We'll have to find out. Look for the only thing underwater. Yep. So yeah, this is a gamma mission. I think, like I said, learning from what Monkey Puzzle did yesterday, we definitely would want to have some creatures to help us with that, or other people to do those. Well, I definitely want to do that. We just will probably have to line some time up with some other people. Hello, it's Penelope. Oh, baby. You have a good nap? Yeah. Good. Yeah, so Monkey did one of these yesterday, though, and it was you had to get all the buildings down, then take the ships down, and then get onto the fortress, kill people, take the like get explosives from them, then blow stuff up on the island. We need to get like some actual weapons because we don't have weapons right now, really. Look at that. So 8 towers and that kind of stuff. We're just gonna cut right across it here. Peace out. Have fun. We're going to the spines, baby. Oh no, it was abandoned. So yeah, Gamma, a beta over there. What issue are you having trying to get on the servers, Pliskin? Because this morning I had to erase all of my, I had to delete all of my mods to get back on. Anchor down. Oh, holy crap! It chased me. Is it? Like it's out of the mission area and it's still here? Interesting. Yeah, there's a health for sure. It's fighting me. Well, let's at least get some sail under us. A level 5 ship too. Oh, okay. I'm a little surprised the ship came out of that. Yeah, what's up, Pirate Brig? Explosions. Oh, it dropped stuff. Ooh, it dropped stuff. Oh, I got it from just running into it. Okay, so you can just run into them. Oh, not even like super close. Okay, is that like in the ship then? Oh yeah, look. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. The cargo expires in 4 minutes. So you gotta empty that out. Oh my gosh, that's crazy heavy stuff. Okay. And you can't put it you can't put it back on there. All right. Uh-huh. Oh, the boat has an alpha boost. You all see that? Yeah, I can't move. And I can't put stuff back on the boat. Like... So if I drop it, I guess, and then I can run down. That's so silly. Note to me, put boxes right by the thing, apparently. Or don't access the inventory until you can do that. I need to make an ammo box, I guess, to put that stuff into. I don't think it expires. We're going to see in a second. I just want to pick all that stuff up. I think it only expires if you leave it in the boat, is what I would assume. These are heavy, obviously. To see how much weight the ship has on it after I do this, too. Some good science for us, at least. Oh, you can see we're at 6% weight. 7% now. It's not counting boxes, or it's not counting the drop stuff. It's only counting, yeah, now 8%. Okay. I thought I may have to deal with you in a second here. Gonna start our whirlpool of death. This is harder to do than it should be, for sure. That thing coming up behind us like that. The plus side, they're not amazing at shooting either. Yeah, come on in here, buddy. Wait! Glass! I had no idea it was glass. That's so funny. I just saw a ship. It was like, oh god! Yeah, crazy mom. I think you need to start with the. I need like it's the thing to do out here. Glass. Friendly fire is not. It's so funny because you can't really tell. It's too good. It's a Sea of Thieves or ARK. Both. It's Atlas too, I guess. It's kind of wanted to Wind Rosie. It's too funny. Relax. Too good. Likely it's temporary because it's not affecting weight or whatever it is. Yeah, it is a really low timer. It looks like it's temporary just for like it being in the ship for it. You shot him last night too? It's so funny. We need to get a whole little armada out here for us. And just kind of take some stuff on because we can. Welcome, by the way, Heavy. Yeah, I think like I want to like build this. I want to take a ship like this and actually like build into, you know, like put some stuff on it and actually build a thing out and see how it looks. And we gotta do some repair and stuff for it. Let's do this because I meant to turn on tracking for this. Yeah, we're down some health now. We'll have to get some more. We'll have to see if we can get that fixed up. I guess we'll take her back and see. Because we weren't... This will be a thing, too, is it like... We weren't able to put... like, we couldn't summon Monkey's ship into the shipyard we had. So, like, this might be a thing we have to make, like, another shipyard. And just keep it with us or something, maybe? The video also... We'll do some more science in a second, too, with the 9%. Because we knew that before, when we had things stored in the crane... It wasn't a problem for us for weight, but it might be a problem if we do and the actual visual storage stuff as well. So we'll do a little experimentation here. Because like for this to be a full ship, like a legit usable like base, I'd want to be able to actually have the items stored in the visual storage things like we need them. Not just in the crane. Is there any point to putting a roof on the top deck? Because it's cool? I don't know. I don't think so. It might stop the pirates from getting in like you had on your stream, Monkey. Sir Garner, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. We can build one and then have a base on it. Yeah, so... Oh, there's... Oh! You got me, Shasta. You got me. Yeah, a base for sure. The weight is the question I have right now for us, Crazy Mom. So we're going to do some checking right now. Because, like, all the stuff we just picked up put us at 9% weight. Which means we definitely have some reasonable weight for us to play with. But I don't know if it's like a full base worth of stuff amount, you know? Okay, I must have to go this way to get in. Oh. Those cannonballs are really heavy. Yep. So the VS stuff, we're going to check it, Monkey. The VS stuff didn't count for weight when it was in the crane before. It did count it if you separated it out, I thought. So like if we actually had it on the rest of the stuff, I think it counted. We'll find out for sure in a second. I hope. So I wasn't trying to do a mission, Sir Garwin, but those boats came out of the mission to me. Okay, so question number 1. Can we pull the ship in when it's nearby? Or is this going to try to pull in... Like, send to shipyard doesn't tell me which ship it is. And did I have an option? Let me see if we had an option while we're on the boat to send this to the shipyard because it's close to it now. You know, the pirate's second favorite letter is R, but his first favorite is always the C. Okay, I don't see an option to send it to the shipyard here. You still have your raft to use for the crafting area? Yeah. Oh. So what I think is going to happen here is I think I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna pull the CC cruiser over. Nope. Sorry, Pharrell. Is it taking the thing that's closest, maybe? Pharrell, I gotta move your boat. I'm sorry. Maybe it's taking the thing that's closest.
Good to have a roof over our heads.
Okay. Pharrell's done a nice job with her boat. I very much like how it looks. Okay, let's try anchoring here. That should make the Baryonyx the closest boat. Okay. Okay, it's proximity based. You need the closest ship can be done that way. And then while it's in here, you can repair using resources. We have to get the resources for it. Does it tell me how much we need? Nope. We just have to put the resources in we'd use for a boat, I guess, right? So we need to put ingots, oil, thatch, wood, and fiber in here. We dropped a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let's do this. We'll withdraw. Nope, we don't want the whole thing. Lie, I do, on the boat. Okay, we just want like 100 of these. The visual storage stuff is going to look a little funky for a bit. I didn't actually need 500 oil. Thank you. And then we what? Wood fiber. Was thatch part of that? I think so. Let's take 100 of everything real quick and see what it needs. We must need more. Thatch, metal, wood, fiber. I would like it to tell me how much we need of that. Am I missing a thing for it? We're here coughing. Is there a repair thing? Don't throw tames on while sailing. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we'll have to just leave some extra in there for sure. Do we have a repair thing? I don't remember. No? Okay. There wasn't one in here, right? No. Alright, we'll just put more in there then. Oh, was it prime jerky that was on there? They go into the ocean? Of course they do. Alright, so we're gonna just leave a bunch of stuff on there, it looks like. It's probably the wood that is not enough right now. Help replenish. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to, like, we'll definitely have to have more shipyards in general, but, repairing the resource, repairing the ship can be both either on the ship itself or in the shipyard. Okay, so a container would pull it. Okay, so we'll do some testing in just a second with some visual storage and see if that'll do the thing. Hey! Okay, so we should, Baryonic should be good to go. Yeah, I don't see a health bar anymore, so we must be good. Okay. So yeah, this stuff is heavy. Oh, it is prime meat jerky. Sorry, Lie. So we need an ammo box. Let's get the ship out the dockyard for now. So if someone else wants to build, they can. Oops, I need to be up there to do that. I gotta move Pharrell's ship back too. So proximity is the deal, though, to get it pulled back into the shipyard. Near the coast? Okay. Like out here near the coast or back in there by the coast? Okay, will do. Yeah, so what that'll mean, though, is when you're on your own, like for your own dockyard and stuff like that, just get your boat close and pop her in there, you know? You'll be good to go. Yeah, the turning radius in this is like a Rex. Worse than that, actually. Like, we're going to probably hit the ground right here now, which will totally stop our movement, probably. Oh, yeah, so, like, the sea monkey is in some rough shape, so monkey's going to have to do some repairing. It would be nice if there was a way to spin them better. Like, if you could be at dead stop and have some speed to spin. That was a nice thing with Atlas, is when you were at dead stop, if you turned pretty quickly. So, like, it'd be nice if, like, when we hit this, when you're not moving forward or backwards anymore, if you're just holding one side, that, like, it would just, like, spin quick, you know? Because it's going, just not fast. Or if reversing would help spin it faster. Trying to see like if there is a amount of sail. It will make this not crazy. Trying to anchor and then unanchor. Like, we thought we were so clever putting this this shipyard in here. Maybe we should not have put this inside the cove, you know? But that's how you learn, right? Need a way to like be able to like push the front end of it or something, you know? Our 154X or sorry, X they got killed, huh? Ooh. Oh, this is so boring. There's gotta be a better way to do this. You wiggle back and forth, it goes somewhat faster. Yeah. Yeah, like going, like, I'm like holding back. I feel like Lai's trying to push our boat. 30 days later, I know, dude. Like it's crazy. Oh, sure, we can just ram aside that part and it's fine. Apparently just run into everything. It's no big deal. Sorry, Lai. The sloops are far better for this, by the way. They're still not amazing. They are far better. Like, are you doing that? I'm worried that things are not going like you want them to. Like these, like I said, these turn better. Like you can see, like we're just holding to the side. Good to go. It's still not amazing, but it's at least easy enough at this point. Nice job. Good work, Lai. What a bum. Learning how annoying it is to try to drive a ship. The brigs are hard to maneuver in enclosed areas. So, oops, I actually meant to anchor that. This looks phenomenal, by the way, Pharrell. I don't want to dig too far in while you're still working on stuff. It looks really good. All right. Can you bring the turtles on land? I don't know if you can take those turtles on land. I think you could, but I think that it hurts them maybe later on. I think another shark might have been following you, Lai. We need to put some like turrets or something in there to stop that from happening. All right, I gotta go put that raft back that I just blasted out of the way. Did you traverse on land fine? They just slow then? Pharrell, this was your other boat. I just railed it with the one. That's funny. Yeah, but what's up, man? Captain Raleigh is right today. We've been shipborne. Okay. Test number 1 for us is if the ammo box will make things better for us. Where that is made and what it takes to make it, we'll find out real quick. Oh yeah, you know what? This is probably Genesis stuff. We haven't made all the things from Genesis yet, have we? Which would be Genesis 1. Let's get rid of this. Fish nets. Catch the fish nearby. I think we tried the pressure plates and couldn't get them to work like we wanted to, but here's the ocean platform we need shell fragments for. So we'd have to go find ourselves a big dude, and we need a bunch of cementing paste. The template hammer is built in... Oh, this is from Lost Colony? Oh, I've got Lost Colony picked. I see. It's like, what is this? Metal platform saddle. Just needs cementing paste for it. There's our Paleoctopus. Paleoctopus? Paleoctopus? Well, whatever. Tech jump pad. We've got better ones. The mining drill. Magmasaur saddle. And then we got all this stuff, which is tech skiff and other things, I think. Which we gotta do boss stuff here to do that. Your tide pup still on the raft? Let's go look. I don't see a type up. What was its name? Was it on the ship or was it on the raft? Yeah, I'll see if I can find it. Just let me know what it was. Skiff is Gen 2. I think Skiff is this one. Shipyard health is not crazy. This is the nice thing with the shipyard is that, like, even though it's taking damage, it's only like 1 ingot to fix a bunch of this stuff right now. So, how are we doing on the? No, this one. No, yeah, tracking panel. What was its name, Pharrell? She's joining back in. She's like, ah, God. Arahli just threw shit all over the place. Okay. It is on my boat? From when I rammed yours, apparently. Too funny. So it's safe. The tech skiff is the only thing that can fly that you've tested. Tech suit doesn't let you fly or run fast. Oh, really? Hey, little buddy. Alright, I'll bring it back to you. Whoa. Where'd it just go? What? It's back on my boat again. Ah! Friggin' shark! How does that make any sense? Is this my type up now? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I jumped in the water and that shark was like, no, 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 no. Let me try moving this ship now that I have it. I'm just going to try to move a little bit just to make sure it's not some weird, like, stasis for the boat thing. And then I'll anchor it again and we'll see. Okay, it's on my shoulder. What's the button to, I thought it was R. Tapping R. Not the thing? Throw shoulder pet. Okay. There you go. It's like, probably stealing my shot. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I tried double tapping F. That was weird. Maybe it's because I must have been looking down at the boat enough for it to catch each time for that. Okay, got it. Cool note about the tadpole, guys. If you can have them as a shoulder mount at the same time, you have an otter or and a tab. Oh, so you can have 2 shoulder pets. Neat. Okay. Ammo box thing. I think that said it took raw metal for the ammo box, right? Hello, little one. Ammo box. Yep, raw metal. All right, let's make one of these. Test number 1 for us. Does taking the ammo out of the inventory and putting it into an ammo box on the ship make a difference? How big is an ammo box? Not crazy. Okay, we can access the inventory from any place on the ship, right? Yeah, so let's put the ammo box down here. Line her up kind of with that. Looks like the supply crates. Yeah. Okay. Boat's at 9% weight. I can't do all of those. That's right. Split in half. Boat's at 8% weight. Because it's on me and not on the boat. No. So it does count the weight that's in here. Okay. Good to know. Those are things that, like, ammo is going to be a thing you're going to want. On the boat. So that's gonna be a given, right? You're gonna know you're gonna want to have the weight for those stored away. Now, theoretically, we should be able to choose ammo types now from here, which we could not do before. But we had an option before, recycle ammo to be what, R? Yeah, so now at the bottom you can see we've got the reinforced, the fire ones, and the corrosive ones. Let's try a thing. 53. We've got 2 cannons off the front. Does this take us down to 52 or to 51? Can't do it because we're docked, or because we've got the anchor down. Raise anchor is W. I wonder if the ASR transfer gun would only pull ammo to and from the ammo box. It makes sense because it can only put ammo in there, I think, right? All right, so 53, does it go to 52 or 51? It takes 2. So it is the number of shots, the guns you're firing is the number of rounds it's going to take. Good to know. Let's attempt the transfer gun thing. Test that real quick. We need to put it in transfer mode. Transfer from the ammo container. Okay, so now transfer should be in here. Ammo is in here again. Set it from here. Shoot it to there. Transfer complete. It puts all ammo in there. So it is... Oh, crystal. Oh, right. Crystals are ammo for the Tesla coils. Okay. I'm not unhappy with that. We'd know all the ammo is going in there no matter what. Okay.
Why, hello there.
Hello there. Now we need to try some visual storage stuff to get an idea of what we're looking at here. Okay, visual storage. Make ourselves a crane, a box, and then let's do metal. Because that'll be an easy thing for us to check on weight, right? Okay. We need to figure out the crane situation. The back of it seems like the best option right now. With the sails, I'm not sure I'm gonna like that though. Put it to a side. It's funny that it's gonna bother me, like visually, if the legit. It's driving me crazy. It's up there. We might end up just doing this with one on each side, depending on how it works. That's the way we want it, right? I'm sticking through a little bit, but... Okay, and then we're gonna need to put down Metal one, this is just going to be here for now. We are testing things out. I'm curious now. This was 2. It should be 3, 4, 5 now. Does see all 5 structures. Interesting. Ooh. Ah. Another thought. Can we transfer? No. Okay, that said self. So it's not. Okay, it's not actually looking at that. Interesting. Okay. Okay, distribution menu. Metal. Oh, I didn't set that correctly when I put it down because I wasn't paying attention. All right. Distribution metal. Menu metal. They put metal down, right? Metal ore bin. Huh. Maybe. It shouldn't make a difference, but let's just do it to be on the safe side. Okay, it did have to be placed after, so this might be a weird thing with the boats in general, but we'll find out for sure. Okay, I need to move the ship. Almost have sunk their raft? Is that what this stuff is from? Okay. Let us grab all of the things. Science time, baby. So we weren't getting any crazy amounts. Maybe we'll just do it this way. All right, that's enough probably for us to get some semblance, right? Okay, just a little more metal as we can. 402 manta. Jeez. All right. 9% weight is where we were at before. We'll skip right off there. Okay, it does not see the weight here. Let's put it into a box. 11% weight. It does see it there. Okay. I'm just seeing that it's at 10% weight now. Okay, back to 9. Does not see it when it's in the crane. Does not see it in the box. Sweet. All right, so visual storage. We can load up our stuff into all the visual storage things like we normally would. And we won't have to worry about it taking up extra weight here. Visual storage for the freaking win again, man. So we can actually build, like, we should be able to build, like, legit bases on here and be good to go on weight then. Okay. Awesome. Can we move? A little bit. I just need to push the front of my boat out a tiny little bit. Scoot off that edge there, buddy. Come on. Hey. Okay. All right. So now we know we can fill the boat up. We can just rock and roll with our visual storage stuff, which is perfect. The thought, by the way. If we get the ship the closest we can here, if we get the ship to be the closest thing, now we can summon it. The Virionyx gets pulled in. And now we can go forward a little bit to get ourselves out. And not have to do the turnaround thing. Problem is we had to be out here essentially now. Hey, is that a bottle? Nope. That got me real bad. Good science. Thank you, monkey. Now we know. We can build like freaking kings, man. We can become hoarding pirate kings. All right. Now the question is, can you repair the ship from visual storage? I only saw the option to repair the ship while in the dock. So my assumption, though, is that if you have all the materials you need on your ship and then take it to the dock, you would be fine to do it that way. Because it would pull from what's on your ship versus anything else. I need tugboats. I need to be able to take the sloop, which is faster, and be able to tug this boat around. Oh. Dude, bro, Mick, I don't know if you saw earlier, turning it sideways to do a big circle, not great. Yeah, monkey while docked. I think that somebody said it earlier. Somebody said it earlier that you're able to, I think it was Far, that you're able to repair stuff if it's in the ship too. I just want to make sure it cleared the exit pathway for someone. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like we had our boat there, no one could get out because of it. Like Sweetie is just off to one side, so she's golden. I didn't want to block the other side that way, you know, and have us both be like pretty close to it. Yeah, and it'll anchor by itself, I think. We'll anchor real quick too. Okay. Learning things. Okay. I'm thinking. Figured if it worked, like, there's just not enough room in this harbor to do it at speed, so it takes forever. I like the thought, though, that as I look at this, like, I know that why the shipyards are built this way is because, like, technically the idea is that the weights here would come down and kind of, like, slide down this way to be able to pull things up out of the water and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of what the intent is supposed to be. But I like that this ends up being, like, another thing we could take as, like we could build off the side of this and be okay. You know what I mean? You know what's, Mikey? I can tell you it's got to work that way for sure, because when we had our ship in the shipyard, we were able to repair the shipyard from what's on the ship. Because, like, now it shows that it's required and we don't have it on us. Okay. Good science, good science. So yeah, I'm gonna need to get stuff. Look at all these guys. Look at all these dudes. Yeah! I'm gonna have to get stuff so we can start actually building out that piece. I can get rid of this now too. I don't need you anymore, little buddy. Well, what I want to do then... What does it take for us to make a shipyard again? And that was probably, what, in the smithy? Yeah, okay. More ingots. Oh, I can take the metal that I put on my boat over here. We can start having that craft up here. I think, though, that the play is to have a shipyard in your ship. Smithy. Two of these dudes. Because then you should be able to, like, when you're out in the ocean, you should really just pop out a shipyard and, like, take care of business and pick it back up afterwards. My thought. You know what I'm saying? So you just travel, which is hilarious. The idea of traveling with a shipyard. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's put the smithy right here for now. Figure out crafting at some point. Put the smithy right here for now. Yes. I'm gonna build all the visual storage stuff for us and do all of that. Now we got a shipyard in here. Then I think we go down to the bottom. Like, this feels like where we put in. Oh, it's considered underwater here. Interesting. Okay, we can put it on this deck. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's backwards. Okay, those can be there. Could actually put those out someplace else too, but all right, we'll take all this. Should be able to just be basic stuff for us to be able to do things. Yeah, we'll test the theory in just a second here too. Okay, we'll get some metal going so we can replace the stuff we've been using. I like that we've got like the stone pillars around that look really good to me. To test the theory, we'd want to go out into the deep ocean with the boat and just be able to pull it into there. Make sure, right? We need to get ourselves a decent water tame. That's what we need. So we can actually go into some of the other stuff we need to do. Someone's just got a big old box right now. Nice. All right, let's look at this real quick. What else we got? We want this. We'll want the saddle at some point. I guess we'll. I don't think we need this at this point. We've got the other ones, right? Magmasaur. Somebody said they got shell fragments from grinding something. But we would need the grinder. See, I think Crow had posted. Biggest things needed: raw metal, melted ingots, cementine paste. Yep. Because we need the grinder, which there is a grinder in. Like the better version of the grinders that we would normally do at this point are actually the ones that are in one of these, right? It's not ASR. Utility. No, it's not that one. Utility crafting. It's this guy, right? Polymer. Need a whole bunch of polymer for that. And that means we either need to find... We've got a sickle. We could go see if we can find the aberration things. Oh, we want some flippers for sure if we're going to go that route. Let's make just a basic pair of flippers. We're going to take some of the cementing paste we got here. Scuba tank wouldn't be a bad idea. We're going to have to try to dodge some stuff. We'll take a little bit of our stuff here. I don't think we're going to need the pants and stuff. We want to have some speed if we're going to do that. And then... like 50 is the... Goes over this way? It's in betwixt here. So I gotta go around the island to this spot. For us to see the stuff we need to, I think. You're with Monkey? Oh, bro. 100 billion %. I'm with Monkey on that, too. It's crazy that it wasn't all finished before we got into this. I should, real quick, while we got some stuff here. So, yeah, we'll go see if we can get some polymer from the stuff that should be... 10 Black Pearls for that? The stuff that should be at the 50-50 mark would have should have the aberration stuff, I think, if I remember correctly. Grab our stuff real quick. Someone just made a boat. Yep, crazy mom made herself a sloop. Nice. Oh, don't have to put that on yet, thank you. Whoa. Okay. Let's go take a look. We gotta go out this way. We gotta swing around to the west, I think, right? All the science, baby. We're gonna want to swing west from here. Captain's last laugh. Nice. Especially if the best fish are near the bottom. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is that, like, they're not... Is that some stuff we could have picked up right there? It might have been. They're not, like, the stuff here is mean. Like, when they're, like, crazy high-level things, it makes it really difficult. So, like, I'm not sure how well that's going to go with us just trying to swim. The flippers will probably help us. We got our grappling hook to help us kind of get stuff done. We'll have nothing on us that's going to be too critical if we lose it. Hey! Hey, octopus! Hey, buddies! We want to tame some of you for sure. So that's the landmass we're going towards. This middle section here, the reason we picked the CC location we did is because this is like the finished part that we had in Genesis 1. Was this like main drop down section. So we're gonna try to get over top of like the middle of this stuff. And we will park the ship. See about just swimming down. We know polymer is kind of the thing we need for a lot of stuff right now, so I'm hoping we'll be able to get down into like the aberration zone area and see all of the like the stuff we could get that we could harvest with sickles and stuff before. I need a 180 masa. Yeah, I even feel like that's probably not even gonna be great. I'll take a 180 a squid, or I guess in the swamp, so we get some gators at least, because we know the gators can wreck face. Okay, this is gonna spawn stuff in on us. Hold on, before we do that. We don't want to lose important things. Bandu is important. So I'm not sure we're going to be a ton faster than the sharks. But like these sections were where we could get in to the little force field. That's the places that would let us get in. Oh god, there's an alpha something right there. Oh, it's an alpha Tuso. Oh, I haven't done the dino wipe yet either, have I? I just saw that was an X-Cyphactinus right outside here. Yeah, I know. I love you, baby. Any aggro? I need to do a dino wipe. But I know people are like trying to do taming and stuff. I don't want to do that yet. Lockjaws, nice. Do that quite yet. All right, this should be regular fiber here, right? Okay. That's just fiber. What we're typically looking for is like little polyp-looking things. There's our gems and stuff down there. There's some of those. I don't want to get too much because then we won't actually do anything else. Oh, the glitches. I forgot all about those. All right, what about you? Fiber. Typically be looking for like little polypy plants. They're like little white polypy plants. What is that? An Iliacorprian? That's one of those other things that, one of those other dinos that came in after we kind of messed around with stuff. Hold to fix glitch.
Good morning / afternoon / evening / night. I'm HLNA, and I'm here to guide you through the Genesis simulation. Are you ready for adventure? Insert name here. Sorry,
Insert name here.
that glitch rebooted some of my verbal processes. Should be all sorted now.
Okay. This rock and metal. Not sure that we are like this is wild card. Look at this. Missing. Okay. All right. Little penny aggro. Mm-hmm. I don't see. Shh, wild card. Wild card, wild card, wild card. Yeah, I'm not seeing any little polyp-looking things that we would usually get polymer from. There's more of these things. She's doing good. Thank you, Sir Garvin, for asking. I gave her some CBD stuff yesterday that pretty much knocked her out. I don't really like doing that kind of stuff, but I knew, like, especially with the 4th of July, how bad it would be. So she was anxious, but it wasn't debilitating. She wasn't shaking and scared out of her mind. I will consider a win. All right, so that might be a bust for us on those here. There's more places. Oh, this shouldn't be water back here for us. Or, I mean, it should be, but weird. There's more of these types of things. There's that 180 or that alpha Tuso right outside here. Those are the things. Yeah, these things have to go. That is usually how we know there's a mega echelon nearby. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Before I do the dino wipe, I will just... We are going to do the dumb and peek out there and see. Like those little things. Typically how we knew that there was a mega echelon nearby. Air bubble. This is the one spot that we know of for sure, bum. It's the 50-50 spot. It's where we put the we put the stuff nearby, the CC nearby, because we knew this was the one finished section of underwater area. One second, guys. Okay, let me do this so I can do the thing. Destroy wild dinos. Okay. The only one too, yep. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy up in that section. Oh, it's something weird. Alright, creature should be gone for the moment. Oh, whirlpools are bad. So to test to make sure the things are gone, let's go back where we just saw the thing. All should be gone right now. This will tell us for sure if we shouldn't see Zyphactus again. Okay, so it's gone. So the wild dino wipe did work. Zyphactus should not show up again. They were called X-Zyphactus. In the settings, I think they were called... I found... like the new one is like there was new ASA ones, and then there was ocean. So I have to assume it's the ocean one. Hi, puppy. Yeah, I know you're fussy because you want to go outside and play, but I'm not gonna do that quite yet. But chill, baby. So yeah, I think those are the new ocean ones. Are the 300s and that kind of stuff. We're gonna find out. Hey, pearls and fish. Got fish meat from that too. Yeah, we'll find out for sure. I feel like I say that like we should be good down here without those now. But we're gonna find out that they called them something different. Jeez. Oh god, it's pulling us in from here. Ah! Oh, there's a glitch right there too. There's another one. Dang. The whirlpools, I think, spawn. Oh, hey, here's one of the missions. You're not gonna tell me more than that? I think that's a race one. Okay, that's the one we were in. We haven't been in this one over here yet. Please let that be the right code for Zyphactinus. These things are the worst. It's Penelope. And I have to be patient. Okay. Polypy dudes. Hey, sweetie. This is the spot. So, like, 50-50 is where the old underwater stuff is at. So there is a section for that. That's why we put the CC here, so we could all easily get back to that section. Another glitch.
Too right. That glitch was the result of too many survivors carking it.
Carking
The
it?
Genesis simulation is supposed to get more difficult over time, but if a survivor dies and respawns too many times, they can't perform anymore. It's just a simulation, right? But the act of dying and respawning is traumatic for all but the strongest survivors. You're clearly one of the strongest.
Thanks.
Still, don't die, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like not to. Alright, so a bunch of gems, but still no polymer polyps. Are there other spots that have aberration stuff in it? Is crystal? Yep. Bunch of future pace spot, yeah. Oh, no poly plants. I see. Hesperos or mantis harvesting. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a sneaky one down here. What's this? This one's really dark. I do not have a light. Need some wood? Do one of you things count as wood? Alright, we'll just gamma for now. You alright, pup? Being fussy? Okay, I love you. Red bubbles.
Ready when you are.
I think we heard something swimming. Yeah, I hadn't read that. Sorry, Sir Garwin. It's not Sir Garwin. Pliskin, my bad. Yo, you think the wild card would actually shut things down and repair things? You're a funny man, Sir Garwin. I don't think there'll be any of that happening. Okay, eels I see. Yeah, these were typically a thing. These were a good indicator before that, oh, I'm being targeted. Ah, crap! That was one of the ways we knew that there was a... Yeah, look, there's a whirlpool forming for the first time. Great, Alex. That's one of the ways we typically, like I said, we knew that that's where the Mega Echelon would be near-ish those typically. Spawned in some mantas near me. Okay. Need every penny of profits, yeah. Well, crap. I was really hoping that'd be the way for us to get some polymer pretty easily. Weird. Okay, so we can't technically anchor here. Means we can't get ourselves into the cannons. Hilarious. Okay, let's test our other theory real quick about a dock. We'll just put all of our stuff. Yeah, so we can just drop one down. Oh, I can see it showing the mission area around us too. See the blocks are all mission areas. Yeah, so we could just drop one down, put our ship in it, do the repairs if we needed to, and then pick that back up. Good to know. Good to know. We'll keep one of those on us at all times, really. I just tried to do the soul mask, like tap the forward key essentially a number of times to like get yourself to the full speed. Be funny. Hey, Ghost is now part of the tribe. Perfect. Line our sails up so they're right with the wind. Should get us up to the 60-ish mark, I think, for knots before. Maybe not. Maybe it was 50. I thought we were 60 before. Maybe there's some difference in wind speed, too. Whoops, actually, let's do this. Gotta get those screenshots, man. Yeah, it's funny that just like something that's like the sea bottom is just such a ridiculous thing to me. Okay. I like the general feel though. Like they did a good job for like the ships and stuff, which I mean they the Atlas ships were great too. I do think it's funny that like Astraeos got a bunch of the I guess Astraeos got the Tortigar and stuff like that, and then now we've got all the like a bunch of the ship stuff over here. Like Atlas didn't work out. They were ambitious and did some dumb things to it, unfortunately. So they're like, we can't let our resources go to waste. Bring them back, boys. Put it in ARK. Don't hit the ground. Vision might be 1,000% of an actual seafloor. Now it just feels out. But yeah, right. I mean, that's the thing. Literally, we talk about it. Legitimately, just put the basic bare minimum needed. Like, copy and paste, use a texture brush. Like, just get some basics in there for us. That'd be fine. Be fine. Ooh. Probably ain't gonna get a hard turn on it. Come on. Go just turn a little better than this. Tom asking, just a little better than this. Random rocks, grass, toss dart style. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's so ridiculous that like if you have fog off, you can just see emptiness. It doesn't have to be crazy. And like honestly, if they put all of that, like if they just put like they just brushed everything with the bottom with a bunch of generic textures and then still put the fake seafloor above it, I'd still complain about it, but nowhere near as much as I would here, you know? Yeah, at least if it could be sparse without being barren. Yep. Yeah, there needs to be some way to make this part a little faster. This is just silliness. Yeah. Well, I was hoping we'd be able to get ourselves some polymer that way to help with everything and actually do the legit. Like, we need a bunch of cementing paste. So we'll have to see if there is a place with beavers and stuff like that or not. We haven't gone to the other biomes yet. We can do that real quick without doing anything too crazy, probably. One floor, that's not the right thing. Oh, there's a triangle that shouldn't be there. That's why. Gonna turn her around a little bit. Make sure we're not too close. That way if somebody else needs to get up in there, they're good. Make sure we're not too in front of them. Drop anchor. Hey, crazy mom. Okay. Why is the barrier above the floor? I don't know. I don't know either, man. It's craziness. All right, let's look at this real quick, since we haven't yet. Oh no, hold on. If I do, I do that and I come back here, we're not coming back to the right spot. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna double check and see if we can do ship stuff other places. So let's go to Ragnarok. I don't know if there's any mods on here that I don't have yet. I shouldn't. It all should be probably good. Just curious, because I haven't logged into another server yet. I don't imagine that they did any magic to all the other servers with this patch to make the ocean any different, but let's make sure. And then we'll see for sure if we... Penny is eyeballing me so hard. I love you, Bub. All right, Bub. Maybe they stack some of the biomes and it caused an issue. So maybe the space and this, maybe the space zone. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for all this to load in. Okay, let's go look at the water first. Again, I don't expect any crazy changes, but let's just make sure. Nope, still looks like our basic river. Can we... all the food? Hey, baby? Okay. Can we make the thing? First and foremost. Shipyard? Yes. It's not Gen 1. We're checking it out to see if we can do what I thought we might be able to do here. Should be deep enough water that we should be able to put a thing right in the middle of this. We can. The question is going to be if there's enough room to get a sloop out or not. Understand the stacking, but there's a floor below, so the barrier should just be below that. Agreed. Agreed. I would like to see if we're in an okay spot for this, but there's really not a way to do that. Oh, we are in that wall. You know what I bet we can do? Yeah, the sandbars. It said they'd be adding the fancy water physics 7 maps later. Okay, good. We need that for sure. So I can looking at spaces here. There should be deep water enough for that part for sure. Look at how that turns. Let's might be a bit too much into that over there. We're okay on this side. Oh, right. The gliders. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, we're okay. I mean, this isn't amazing here, but it's functional. And this is pulling from either the this got to be pulling from my base. It will not let me craft it. So mayhaps we cannot? We need to bring the materials over, you think? Right. Again. It's not even showing the gliders on me at this point. Let's go put stuff in it, just in case that's the issue. Crafting. No, let's look at this again. Sloop. 200 metal. Okay. Can I still pull myself with this? Nope. Okay. Actually. Hmm? Like, it looks like it could see all the stuff. But just in case, the issue is that, like, it needs to physically be in it. Fill it up and see. We might just be sticking a sloop into a spot that we can't actually get it out of, too, after this. Thank you, Bob. Thatch 300. $1,200. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good call, Stu. I could have tried that too. That is a good call. We could have tried that too. Oh. So it had to be on it to do so. This is 100% backwards where it needs to be, but... it doesn't seem like it's letting me back up through this, so we must have to go forward to get out. Not great, but again, better than where I will have to spin it around probably if I leave it there. Let's see if we can get out. First and foremost, this may be too shallow to get the sloop out of, which would mean we have to put stuff out in the thing to do it, which is fine. I'm just curious. Ah, so whatever way you're facing is the front. That's a good call, Stu. Because we were facing back this way when we put it out. There doesn't seem to be a wind direction here necessarily. Like, there is a direction, but it looks like it's just facing forward all the time. So, like, this map doesn't necessarily have a wind direction to worry about. Oh, this is going to be really difficult to do. The handling on this is nothing like it is on the rafts. Oh boy. Okay, we need like Viking longboats or something for this part. Oh god. It's just bumper boats all over, baby. We'll just keep spinning a little bit. Remember the canoe race? Yeah. When did Fox take the helm? Immediately as we put this down in the river. That's when Fox took the helm, man. Yeah, you never knew it hit you. Alright, less speed seems to be helping a little bit. This is the part that could be rough. And a little farther ahead, too. Right here on the right. Yeah. You can just barely see, like, where there can be a bit of issues right here for some of this stuff. God, the canoe race is so bad. They're so hard to steer, that kind of thing, man. No, I don't think you can harvest like in Windrose. Let's make sure. No. Nope. They only really, I think they're only going to affect like buildings and stuff. All right, here we go. Let's turn her loose. Oh God, it's so hard to turn. What a calm ocean we seem to be on. Hey. Oh, that is not my normal beard. What? Got a very tweedly mustache. Hey, though. Got a ship on Ragnarok. It is funny with it just being, like, super chill. It's pretty quick. It's faster than the rafts. Not too shabby. Alright, geeks. It's about time for you to take Penny outside. She's been trying to be patient, even though she hasn't been super patient. So, I guess I'll leave you here. We got much more to do on the other server there on Genesis. I think I'll start working on the boat off stream, try to get ourselves set up for that to be like a base essentially for us, and then we'll kind of continue onward. Wonder how it compares to the metal raft. I mean, speed wise this feels like it's faster than that, but it's definitely worth us doing some races maybe. Alright, geeks, thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, if you drop a like below, you can always subscribe for more content if you'd like to join us on these servers. Monkey Puzzle and I host these on some hardware that is non-Trado, so we know we can run things like we want to. You can always join us either on patreon.com/RahliTheGeek or Monkey Puzzle. And yeah, you can join us in all the crazy servers we have now. There's a whole bunch of ASA servers. We got ASE servers, Shrouded, Soul Mass. We're all over the place. Got a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the flip side.